I typed in the word farming into the search bar and clicked enter. Not to my surprise, there was pictures of green grass, pigs in mud, little red barns, and cows roaming freely. But when I clicked the little text below it to take me to the website, I dug into what was really behind the pictures. In other words, what the pictures were of. I looked at 20 different pictures. One out of them was drawing. 2 out of them were from centuries ago. 5 out of them were comparing industrial farms versus real farms. And 9 out of them were taken in third world countries. None of them said that they're the types of farms that we get our local meats and vegetables from. Factory farms, also known as industrial farms. Factory farms. What's wrong with them? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm not a scientist. I haven't been researching this for my whole life, not even a sixth of my life. I just got introduced to this year when we were watching Food Inc. in class. I saw the way they treat everyone and everything in the movie, and it made me mad. The fact that they can do this and not get in any trouble or anything like that makes me mad. I didn't know some of this stuff before, but now I do, and I want to share it with you so you know. I'm going to tell you the difference between factory farms and real farms. I'm going to tell you what I saw at the grocery store. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen if this problem doesn't change. And I'm going to tell you the solution to make the world a better place. There is no such thing as a thin line between factory farming and real farming. Although you do not see it, beyond the supermarket there is pure torture. What goes into getting you your food and what goes on when you eat your food. When I hear the words industrial farming, or as I call it, factory farming, I think of a big red guy with horns and a pitchfork that we all know. Just like the devil, factory farming has to do with everything bad, but it can be easier than other choices sometimes. This is what is wrong with factory farming. Unclean air, unnatural lighting, unnatural growth, non-therapeutic medicating, absent veterinary care, surgical mutilations, and shortened lives. But in the store, it is all cheaper. So why not? With real farming, everything is opposite, and sadly, so is the cost. Many people don't know any of this. I didn't even know any of it until we watched Food Inc. in class, which is bad because I should know this, right? Well, if people don't know this, then how are they supposed to protect their own well-being? I was walking through the grocery store and I went to the organic section to get some meat for chili because it was Super Bowl Sunday. As I looked at the cow meat, I looked at the label, and I saw that it said grass-fed. Does that mean that every other one that's not organic isn't grass-fed? Yeah, it does mean that. It's corn-fed, which is a bad thing because that can hurt you a lot. But the fact that they had to do this and say that it was grass-fed is just sad. Is that what the world has come to now? Factory farms increase the risk of foodborne illnesses like E. coli and salmonella. The more people that do not know about this, the more unhealthy people there are. The more money the factory gets because there's more consumers because they do not know about this, and the more loss of people's lives. Factory farms also torture their animals and even their workers. But for example, cows. They feed their cows corn instead of grass. That's unhealthy for them, and it's killing them in the process. And it's hurting us because the corn's not good for us. Like I said before, if this problem is not solved, then bad things will happen. More people will start getting foodborne illnesses and could potentially die. If people do not know about this, then factory farms will get more customers, which equals more money, which means that the factory farms will win. Do you want that? But luckily, I have some ways that you can possibly not let that happen. I have 3 simple ways that you can take action if you want to stop this inhumane process. The first one is by finding a local food market, not a supermarket, that is healthy for you. An easy way to do this is by going to eatwellguide.org. All you have to do is when you get there, put your zip code in and click enter. Then it will show you all the places where you can get fresh and reliable food. My second one is getting involved with the petition. All you have to do is go to foodandwaterwatch.org. When you get there, go to the left-hand side and go to the search bar. Type in Fair Farm Bill. Then click enter. There should be multiple links. Click on the first one, which should be Take Action for Better Food in a Fair Farm Bill. Then all you have to do is fill out a form and you're done. My third way is you can just buy from the organic section in the grocery store. You can take a vote with your money. If you find a local market and go to it to get your food, then you're making your own life healthier. If you go to the petition I told you about and filled it out, then you're making the world, especially the United States, a better place because you just created a farm bill. And like I said before, if you buy from the organic section of the grocery store, you're voting with your money. The more you buy from the organic section, the less money that the non-organic section is going to get. You will be getting your food from a healthy and trustworthy place. You would be much healthier if there was no industrial farms because you would only be able to buy from the healthy, reliable, and trustworthy farms. You would be healthier if you bought from the organic parts of the grocery store, and it would help get rid of the industrial farms because they wouldn't get the amount of money that they used to. If you find a local food market and you go to it to get your food, then you are making your own life healthier. If you get involved with the petition that I told you about, then you can help build a bill that will make the whole world, especially the United States, a better and healthier place. Like I said before, if you're buying from the organic section of the store, then you're voting with your money. The more you buy from the organic section, the less money that the non-organic section is going to get. Now, if you guys tried out these solutions and told other people to do so too, then imagine how much better people's lives would be. You'd be getting your food from a healthy and reliable source. You'd be much healthier if there were not industrial farms because you would only be able to buy from organic farms. You'd be healthier if you bought from organic parts of the store. And also, you would be getting rid of industrial farms, or trying to at least, because they won't be getting the money that you usually spend with them. So just to review everything, industrial farms hurt you, organic farms don't. You can actually die from industrial farm. Pretty much you can't die from an organic farm. Many people do not know any of this, so try to get the word out so you can make everyone else's lives a lot healthier. Some action you can take is by going to get your food from a healthy place. You can find one by going to eatwellguide.org. You can get involved with a petition at foodandwaterwatch.org that might be able to create a fair farm bill. And lastly, you can vote with your money against the industrial farms. Industrial farms, or as I call it, factory farms, lie. They torture animals and human beings. They can kill you with their food, and much more. You can help with this problem if you just try a couple of my solutions. As Gandhi once said, you must be the change you want to see in the world.